Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar, and he was alert to it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. He's had it taken off him. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Romania looking to pass their way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lahm. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. It's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Lahm is one who's delivering. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Pele. Ibrahim, a chance! Seedorf. Lizarazu. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. He is through here. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication.
Romania really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Threads one in towards the back. Terrific header! The breakthrough. Certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Pele. Ambitious ball here. That's been slipped through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. And he whips it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho. Pelé. Manchester United finding their passes. Backward it goes. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldo is onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Pelé. Coming on
and
the
we're
field
off again.
Is number 10.
Manchester United
Messi.
really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckenbauer. And here's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckenbauer. No, again there's no way through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great ball and he's... Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Maldini has given away a free kick.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Lizarazu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vieira with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Ronaldinho.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Beckenbauer. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Hullet. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Cristiano
It's a
Ronaldo.
pretty loose pass.
Coming on the field.
Rijkaard.
Number 22.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lizarazu gets into a good position. Nesta. That's an imaginative pass. And he cuts out the supply.
Romania clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Shot could be on. Great chance! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. And the shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh,
Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's intervened well there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Chips it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Out to the right. Crosses it. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big header! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's managed to get free. Nicely aimed pass. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Pullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff
Manchester
room
United
immediately.
may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, Peter, it's a remarkable result, a real show of character in the circumstances when most would have been happy to maybe drop their heads. They grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and found a winner despite their disadvantages. Superb.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Toulouse.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Now then, Jim, what can you tell us about the extraordinary Luis Figo?
Well, he's one of Portugal's most decorated players, possibly the best of their so-called golden generation.
Great chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Toulouse looking to pass their way through. Del Piero. Pelé. Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pelé. Threads one in. And this is... Can he finish? Figo. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lizarazu. And here's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. He's being urged to Cruyff. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Searching pass he's played there. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. Still goalless at the moment. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Gerrard spots it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic. Pelé. Gerrard. And it's Vieira. And he's forced to go back. That's Cannavaro. Costa Curta. And it's Gerrard. Beckenbauer. Now it's Pelé. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Neymar. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lizarazu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a chance. And he's in on goal. There they go, hunting in packs. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. It's Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lizarazu with the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thinks about the shot. And this is Pelé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Incoming delivery. Cleared away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Maldini. Lam. To Thuram. Lam. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. And this is Pele. That's good running with the ball. Beckenbauer. And here's Neymar. And this is Pele. Vieira. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Pele. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Lam. Vieira. And it's Figo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Cannavaro. Toulouse finding their passes. Back into the middle. Thuram. Lizarazu. And it's Seedorf. It's Seedorf. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Manchester United just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Neymar. Maldini. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
He's played it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. Oh, they could break here. Lizarazu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Pele! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Neymar. Number 14, Pele.
And that has left him in a heap.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
And it's
number
Figo.
20, Hazard.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Terrific header!
Substitution in progress.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lizarazu. And it's Seedorf. Rijkaard. For Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lahm. Header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and this is Hullet. Big chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lizarazu. Now it's Hazard. Lizarazu.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. He slings it in. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Manchester United got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Neymar's cross.
Number 19.
Odo tries to clear. Well timed, excellent interception. He's found the way through. And the finish! Yes! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Figo. Fires it in low. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 3
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the shot! Seedorf. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Lahm. Caceres. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Lazio.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. He'll try to keep this alive. Well seen, saw that coming. He's got away. And he's managed to get rid. Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Makaleli. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Lahm. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Manchester United have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Lahm. Seedorf. Lizarazu has it in a wide position. Nicely aimed pass. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Beckenbauer. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved with the... He gets big! Goal! Lazio! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Cruyff. And it's Seedorf. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's picked out the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lizarazu. Vieira.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
I just thought that one needed a tad more lift. Easier said than done, of course.
Seedorf. And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And That's a sharp pass. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And the through ball. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard. To Lahm. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. And here's Cruyff. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cruyff. Bergomi. Makaleli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pelé. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be one
Good read, needed to be. Can he finish? And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. And there is the half-time whistle. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
For members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! Thuram. Lizarazu. And it's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. No, he refuses to take the bait.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Quality ball. Lahm tries to pass it through. And he was alert to it. Roberto Baggio. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rijkaard. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Hullet. And it's Nedved. Knocks it into space. And that's a good ball. Chips it through. Maldini deals with that comfortably. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played back in, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Cruyff. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they win it back again. Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. Seedorf. Lazio can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. And it's Davids. Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a threatening ball. So much time and space here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Lizarazu. 75 minutes played. And he's gone searching crossfield. Vieira.
Oh, great feat, that.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 14, Pele. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 2,
what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Lazio are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Maldini. Alcantara.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Nedved is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. To Maldini. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. Xavi Alonso. And it's Seedorf. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Seedorf. Hazard. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Nedved. And that has left him in a heap. Hazard. Hazard gets flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lahm. Alcantara. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yaya Toure. De Jong. Looking to play him in. That's been slipped through. Oh, smashing header! Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nice control. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Now it's De Jong. Ambitious ball here. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cruyff. So it is still 0-0. That looks a decent ball. And he's found a way past. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Neymar, he's got away. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent, they just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pele! And for a moment, time stood still. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Played into space. Pele is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm. Beckenbauer. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Maldini. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Thuram. Got 5 minutes till half-time. The less said about that pass, the better. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lahm. That's Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Now there's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Seedorf. Pressing high and with purpose. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. Lizarazu. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer to Lahm, and it's Cruyff. Thuram, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Manchester United finding their passes. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Plays it across. Safe! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Lahm, Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10, le numéro 21. À leur place,
And he goes
le numéro
crossfield.
4. Le
Manchester
numéro
United still have the cards to affect this game. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. He's onside. Delivers the big header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Knocks it into space. Lizarazu. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pele. And it's Zico. Aims beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Lizarazu. Azar. Lizarazu. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Salam. Rijkaard. And he's quick to snatch it back. Hazard. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Oh, they could break here. He's through here. He's in a great position here. Swings it. Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. He has found a way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Seedorf. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hazard. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Neymar. He's in a good position here. Lahm. Rijkaard. It's Ronaldinho. And they win it back again. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Ronaldinho. A lot of space ahead. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Porto.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
He's tried one! And he's hit it long. Seedorf. Beckenbauer. To Lahm. Beckenbauer. Nedved, who's on a run down the left wing. Hoeneß. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf running with the ball, played back into the centre. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, no,
It's Nedved! They want to be quick to recover this. Lahm. And it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar. Back towards the middle. Messi. Hoeneß. He's in plenty of space here. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Rummenigge. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a pretty loose pass. He's on it, can he get away? Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looks a good ball through. Maldini makes the interception. Thuram. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Pelé, out to the left it goes. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Now Hoeneß. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Pelé. Lahm shows great strength. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lahm. And it's Vieira. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. Lahm has it in a wide position. And out it comes again. Vieira. Nedved. In with the challenge. Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. And he's on his way. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, there's the clearance. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pelé. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Neymar plays it short. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cruyff. Beckenbauer. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Now it's Pelé. And the return pass. And it's Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Pelé. Beckenbauer. Now Seedorf. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Lizarazu. And this is Neymar. Lizarazu. Lizarazu crosses. And it's hoisted clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pelé can see things others simply cannot. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Might want to be careful there.
Maldini is the guilty party there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Neymar.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 24.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 14.
Messi goes short.
Coming on the field.
And here's Messi.
Number 20.
Now that's well seen too.
Number 44.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ronaldinho. Number 19. Martin
Still
Caceres.
absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise.
Gullit.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Azar. Shifted it to the flank. Lizarazu, he's got full. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Beckenbauer. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved goes steaming forward. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gullit. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Azar. Oh, that is a good ball. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He plays one through. Lizarazu could try. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Porto really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Platini going... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Vieira. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries to pass it through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top...
Oh no, this does not look good. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Now it's Hullet. He might be in here! Hullet! He's got a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
All square again into the dying minutes. Great chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3
Played out
minutes
wide.
added time.
And here's Ronaldinho. Nice control. That's a lovely, neat pass. Azar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Seedorf. Cute ball now. It's Azar! Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Ronaldinho with the short one. A real chance! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do,